also I used to roadie I roadied for Kerry King with Slayer on Seasons in the Abyss tour,
See, I mean,
and I helped Dave Mustaine out too. You know, checking for him on some situations where he got in trouble where a tech had to leave.
yeah,
You know, and okay, before I go there, but you know, working with Kerry King and working with Jeff Hanneman that close was mind blowing too, because you know it was the West Coast thing as opposed to say Scott Ian
hmm
was very East Coast, as a New York vibe. Kerry and Jeff were very LA. It's a different thing, different sound, and their approach to thrash metal was very different. It was very
yeah,
even their sound was very spiked. Like there was a Kerry and Jeff like pushed like 800 hertz in front of their amp. I mean, crushed it. You know, so you had like a frown EQ in front of their amp, right? Where Scott Ian didn't have that. Scott had a TC line booster that would take away bass, which would kind of enhance the mid range, but Scott never pushed mid range. Then you had James Hetfield, who would scoop out the mid range, right? And then you had Dimebag, who would go even further away. Like Dimebag would scoop out 1.8. This is a trade secret for all you guitar players out there who are getting in production. You go to your rig, scoop out 1.8 really hard, you get that really nasty thrash mid-range scoop, Pantera kind of vibe. You want to push 1K 800 in front of the amp, you get Kerry King, Jeff Hanneman, Gary Holt, another very, very, very important guitar player in thrash metal.
yeah,
Who's just as important as Dave Mustaine, you know, and James Hetfield, Gary Holt, who would push mid-range in front of the amp too. You know, James Hetfield wouldn't do that. James would knock out, you know, 750, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, a lot to talk about.